Yes, I've said this thing before that everything is not about government all the time. But, we call government because government is like the police that monitors the society. So, but aside that, the general public and the masses themselves, they have a very big role to play when it comes to, keeping our roads free of debris, sands, bushes. Yes, I will tell you guys the roles of the general public as regards these things that I have just mentioned. So, fasten your seatbelt, you are going to follow me on a ride because we are seriously into business here. The business of making our environment neat and livable, as in line with the governor of Anambra State, what he is talking about. Well, what we are doing is not limited to only Anambra State, but usually we take Anambra as a case study. However, yes, viewers, before we go into that discussion, there is something that usually strikes me, once in a while. The thing will just cross my mind. Let me just say it. Let's settle this matter once and for all today. Let's settle it so that I will know what I'll be doing next. Why is it that some people, if they see my face, they will not like it? They will be like, why am I showing my face? Some people say it. What is the problem? Is it that my face is so bad that you cannot manage it? Honestly speaking, this thing strikes me. Okay, now, or is it that data, they don't have data to watch some things? I don't, what I say while showing myself, is it not important? So please, let's settle this matter. I'm out now today. Let's settle it. Then, like I said, we are going to discuss about environmental neatness, how to make our environment neat. And don't forget that we are not leaving out open defecation in this discussion. Open defecation must be there, and urination, urinating along the road, they are all inclusive. These are the things that we see on daily basis in our environment. So, but don't leave it for me alone. You are going to bring in your contribution, and don't forget to do the needful, as in sharing the video. It might get across one or two people that cares to know, and that is it. In fact, you see, I'm going to be showing my face whether you like it or not, because I'm not the one that created myself. At least I must show myself my face in some of my videos. What's the meaning of all this? Now, you don't like my face, you don't like to, I'm wasting time seeing my face. What is the meaning of all this? Even if I'm worse than Wezoke, the Nollywood actor, I'll be waiting. Please, I beg, I will show my face. Yes, let's go into the agenda for today, which is, ensuring clean road that is free of wastes, unwanted grasses, sand, and other debris. Even urinating on the road, open defecation, that is part of our discussion for today. So we are going into the details of what we have. To ensure clean roads that is free from waste, unwanted grasses, sands, and other debris in our cities, residents can implement a comprehensive set of action. General public this time around, what you are supposed to do. Government, time has come. We have discussed government. Now is the time of me and you, the ordinary people in the public. What are we supposed to do to ensure that our road is free of waste and attractive? Yes, we start with saying waste segregation and disposal. This practice is not done in Nigeria. It's majorly in the Western world, but it is high time that we start practicing this thing. Where they do it in Nigeria is at the point of, dumping of refuse. That is where you will see scavengers coming to select, segregate waste. But listen, segregate waste at the source into organic waste, as at the source from your house into organic waste and non-recyclable, items. Dispose of each category in designated bins and ensure proper waste collection and disposal services. Like I said, this practice, government needs to start practicing this thing. Let people segregate their waste from their houses. If the waste bin should have different colors, those waterproof that we use for waste, it should have different color. One color will be for perishable, one color should be for plastics, probably another one for another item. That is what they mean by segregation. Let's proceed. So, but finally, some of these actions will still boils down to government coming out forward first. Like this idea I've just mentioned, segregation of waste, it is the government that will instill it, but you as an individual, on your own part, what we are supposed to do. Well, let's move ahead. We talk about litter-free practices. Avoid littering and dispose of waste responsibly. Carry a small waste bag when outdoor to collect personal trash and use public bin for disposal. You see now, some of these things government must also do their own part. Now, government has to provide bins. But even if what we are discussing now, even if government provide bins, waste bins, you as an individual, what you are supposed to do. Some places, yes, there may not be government waste bins. There could be places that you can dispose your waste, but still people don't do it. That is the point. The point is that you as an individual, you are not supposed to be throwing waste anyhow. You are some things, when you use them, you hold it. Like if you are driving, you use some things inside your car, you leave it in your car. When you reach where you are going, you throw it. Or even in some little things, you can put them inside your bag. When you see a place that government has designated like a waste bin, you can dispose it. That is the basic information that I want to pass here. Then regular grass cutting and maintenance. Keep grass along sidewalks and road veggies trimmed regularly. This not only improves, appearance, but also reduces potential hiding places for waste. Yes, you can do these things yourself where you are living in front of that place. You clean it up, you cut the grasses, you must not wait for the government. You trim some of those grasses along the sidewalks. That is what we are saying. Government must not come and do these things for us. Yes, we talk about drain maintenance of drains. Yes, very, very, very important. Clear drains of debris and ensure proper functioning. Yes, the drains must be moving. It's not like what we are seeing in this video. You see water stagnant. There shouldn't be water in the drains. The water should be draining out. Clear them off. That's what they are saying. This prevents waterlogging and flooding, contributing to cleaner roads. That is it. Illegal dumping reporting. Report instances of illegal dumping or waste management to local authorities. Like here now, one day if you are passing here, just look inside this bush, you will see dumps of waste. Then next is maintain personal spaces. Compounds, business areas, they have their personal spaces, so you must maintain them. You must not wait for the government to maintain it for you. Ensure that the areas around homes and businesses are well maintained. Regularly sweep sidewalks, clean driveways, and dispose of waste properly. Then we talk of advocates for enforcement. Advocates for the enforcement of anti-littering laws and regulations. I know that these laws are in existence. Most times they are in existence, but it's just that the enforcement is not there. So people don't know that some of these laws are in existence. Encourage local authorities to monitor and penalize offenders. Those days we used to have people that we call sanitation people. They move around compounds. They have days that they move around every compound in a week. If you are found wanted, you are in for it, they will find you. Sometimes it looks as if Nigeria is going backwards. This thing I'm telling you, these are the things that happened in 80s. 80s. But they are not in existence again now. That time, during this cleanup exercise, if government will be moving around with Black Maria, if they find deaths around your premise, they will pick people from that compound. I don't know if some of you will remember now. Some of you knows what I'm talking about, except if maybe you have not been born that period or you are still very, very small. But then at tender age, I still remember what happens then. During the time of war against indiscipline. Why? Now person don't owe though. So that is it. Let's proceed. Promote a sense of community pride. Foster a sense of community pride and ownership. When residents take pride in their surroundings, they are more likely to contribute to keeping the area clean. See, we are very religious people in Nigeria, whether Muslim or Christian, but inside the religion we contradict ourselves. The religion says cleanliness is next to godliness, and yet our environment are not clean, and we are very, very religious. So how can we marry the two? The two are not supposed to move together. So something is wrong somewhere. Probably we are deceiving ourselves, and probably we don't understand the white man's religion. If you doubt this thing I'm saying, go and tie. I'm a Catholic, I go to church, but just a simple experiment. I think I've said it in one of my videos. Tie a red cloth anywhere you don't want people to go. Get this fresh palm tree and put there. You will see nobody will near that place. That is tradition for you. But carry Bible. I'm not insulting Bible, but I know what I'm saying. Carry Bible. Even Father have already said it in the church. Carry Bible and put somewhere. They will remove the Bible and do whatever they want to do. Even inside the church, they will still go there and do whatever they want to do. So you see the thing, the fear of our natural religion is still there. There is no doubt about it. Well, Christianity has come to stay, and me too, I'm a Christian. So, but let's not deviate from what we are discussing, which is cleanliness. Why I brought about it is that they say cleanliness is next to godliness. Well, let's proceed. Regular cleanup initiative. Organize and participate in regular community cleanup events. This can involve sweeping, collecting litter, and ensuring proper disposal of refuse. That is it. You can see these people. This is not in Nigeria. This place is somewhere in, I think, Cote d'Ivoire, either Cote d'Ivoire or Benin Republic. Where a mayor, organizes people to ensure that they move around. He supervises the environmental cleaning himself. Look at the mayor here. You see, they are packing the sand, clearing the roadside of sand and bushes. You can see the man, he is directly involved also. Well, having said that, limit single-use items. Minimize the use of single-use plastics and encourage reusable alternatives. Discourage the disposal of single-use items on roadsides. Single-use items, probably pure water sachets. After drinking it, you just throw it anyhow. Then this plastic Coke bottles, Fanta, and the rest, though some people can still use it for another thing, after using it, people do throw it anyhow on the road. That is highly discouraging. So what we are saying is that we should limit the single-use items, some of these items that we know that you've just used and disposed. And that is the point. Well, we are going to move into how to prevent cellophane bags from littering our cities. That will be the next discussion. But before we go into that, I'm going to round up with this, ways to ensure clean roads. Let me just round up with this. I still have one more thing that I want to talk about before we go into how to prevent cellophane bags from littering our cities. That's the pure water bags. Let's continue. Then we lastly talk about adopt green spaces. Advocate for the establishment and maintenance of green spaces along roads. Encourage tree planting initiatives and community gardening to enhance the aesthetic appeal of the surroundings. That is the last point that I said I'm going to drop before we go into how to prevent cellophane. So now, how do we prevent cellophane bag from littering our cities? After this, we are going to talk about open defecation and urination. Please, if you have not joined our Facebook, page, try to join our Facebook page. Yes, because some side talks, some short videos, we'll just drop it there and we have some discussion on it. So if you have not done that, please join us there on Facebook. Let's keep reaching out to other people that may not have access to YouTube. That is the purpose. People keep asking me sometimes, what about Facebook page? I decided to create one and make it functional so that we can reach out easily to other, class of people. Yes, having said that, let's proceed. Proper disposal education. That's how to prevent cellophane bags from littering our streets. Inform the public about proper disposal methods for cellophane bags. Encourage individuals to use designated, bins and participate in recycle programs. That is it. People should be encouraged to use bins, waste bins, and participate in recycle programs. I remember that time in Enugu, Coast City. That time Sullivan, established the Coast City himself. So people were being mounted at some various places. If you beat traffic lights, you are in trouble. If you drop anything on the floor, on the ground, you are in trouble. Well, next is environmental education in schools. Integrate environmental education about the impact of plastic pollution, including cellophane bags, into school curricula. You catch them young. That is what we are saying. Catch them young by teaching school children these things that we are discussing. Encourage environmental conscious behavior from that young age. That is, catch them young. Then we talk about support legislations. Advocate for and support legislations at local and national levels aimed at reducing plastic pollution. This can include measures to regulate the production and usage of single-use plastic items. Yes, that is what this point is talking about. There should be a sort of legal backings, both at the local and at national levels, because all these things we are saying is not just applicable to Anambra State alone. It is applicable to the Southeast and Nigeria at large. So this legislation will regulate all this production and usage of single-use plastic items. That is what we are saying. So let's proceed. Yes, listeners and viewers, we are going into the stopping of open defecation and urination in our cities. That is where we are going to talk about now. Then stopping open defecation and urination in our cities involve a multifaceted approach that combines public awareness, infrastructure development, and community engagement. The strategies to address this includes provision of public toilets, increase the availability of clean and accessible public toilets in strategic locations, especially in areas prone to open defecation. Ensure these facilities are well maintained and safe. This is one area that is very, very, troublesome. This area of open defecation and urination. Up to today, people defecate even at that head bridge. If you want to find out what I'm saying, just observe that middle of that gutter between that expressway. We are telling ourselves the truth. People defecate there. Of course, these people are the people that live under the bridge, under the flyover. They live inside shanties. These are the people that are doing this thing. Early morning, even in the afternoon like this, you will see them. They are not hiding. You will just bend down and be doing it. This is an eyesore in our state and in our environment, in Nigeria as a whole. Well, government need to step efforts towards checkmating all this. And that is another area I give some credit to. I think it was, yes, Willie Obiano. Willie Obiano is the one that built toilets at that bridgehead, well-structured toilets and convenience. There is one at bridgehead there. Enough number of toilets is still functional up to today. There is one at Opiweka near Relief Market. They are all there functional with borehole. Yes, I know that they are functional up to today. So these are the things, the area that we need. We need more things like that established in these places that we see people doing this. And yet, you see people, these places that they have this toilet is not far from where they are doing all these things along the road. That's why enforcement is very important. Then Willie Obiano he uses Atma people or which other people that he uses that time to arrest people that are urinating along the road. He stopped it at a point. But these things need constant enforcement. It's not something that you just do and stop. That is the point. So let's continue. Mobile toilet facilities. There is still need to provide the mobile toilet facilities. The one that we talked about now, they are static one. But this one is mobile toilets. Implement mobile toilet facilities in areas where permanent structures may not be, available. This can be strategically placed in crowded areas or places lacking sanitation infrastructure. I remember then there is this mobile toilet provided at this tomato market near barracks. Yes, he's there. I don't know if the mobile toilets are still there. I know that they are there, red in color. These are the things that we are talking about. Need constant maintenance and placing them in strategic places. Then we talk about urban planning and infrastructure. Integrate proper sanitation facilities into urban planning. If you are planning urban areas, you ensure that the government integrates proper sanitation facilities, while planning urban areas. Ensure that new developments and urban spaces incorporates public toilets as an essential part of the infrastructure. That is very, very important and basic. Then we still talk about legislation and enforcement. Legislation and enforcement. This one we are talking about how to stop open defecation. The legislation aspect of it is still there. And like I said earlier, I know that these things are in our laws, but many people are not aware. I know it's in our laws, but if in case it is not in the law, there should be a legal backing of this plan of action. That is what I'm saying. There should be a legal backing. Then we talk about partnership with NGOs and businesses. Collaborate with non-governmental organizations and businesses to support sanitation initiatives. NGOs can contribute expertise while businesses may assist with funding or infrastructure development. I've said something similar to that one time concerning a partnership. The government can decide not to collect tax from certain strategically located businesses and assign them that responsibility of sanitation. That is a very wonderful idea that the government can use to keep areas clean. Sweeping of the road, cutting of the grasses, and a whole lot of them. That is a very good strategy. Well, let's proceed. Then we talk about public signage. Install clear and visible signs discouraging open defecation and urination. Use images and languages that resonate with the local population. Images and languages that the local population will understand. That is what we are talking about. Then we talk about hygiene education program. Conduct hygiene education programs in schools and communities to instill good sanitation habits from an early age. Emphasize the importance of using toilet and proper hand washing. Then we talk about monitoring and the reporting mechanism. Establish monitoring system to track areas with a high incidence of open defecation or urination. Encourage residents to report such incidents to relevant authorities for prompt action. Next is employ community sanitation workers. Employ and train community sanitation workers responsible for maintaining cleanliness and hygiene in public spaces. They can also engage in public education efforts. Yes, we talk about incentivize clean practices. Introduce positive reinforcement strategies or incentives for maintaining clean public spaces. Recognize and reward communities or individuals committed to proper sanitation practices. Yes, that is a very good way to get people's attention when it comes to sanitation. It's a kind of motivation and encouragement. We talk about regular maintenance of public toilets. Ensure regular cleaning and maintenance of public toilets, to uphold cleanliness standard and encourage usage. If these public toilets and mobile toilets are not clean, it's not going to encourage usage, and it will discourage people from going in there. They will be tend to go outside to do the thing and receive fresh air outside. Well, we are just rounding up this discussion, and by combining these strategies, cities can work towards eliminating open defecation and urination, creating cleaner and healthier urban environment for all residents. It's essential to approach these issues with sensitivity to cultural factors, active community involvement, and a commitment to sustained efforts. But that is it. In general conclusion concerning where we started from, which is ensuring clean roads. In conclusion to that, by collectively implementing these actions, that I mentioned earlier, residents can significantly contribute to maintaining clean roads and creating a healthier, more aesthetically pleasing urban environment. Consistency, community engagement, and a commitment to responsible habits are essential for long-term success. Well, these are the things that I know that I have researched and given out that can help us to maintain this clean road that we are talking about and fight open defecation and urination. Yes, if you have not subscribed to this channel, click on the subscription button, notification bell. Let's hear your view about this video. Thank you as you do that, and don't forget to share our videos, and bye for